Greetings, we are your spirit guide energies. Yes, we're not the most talkative group. We are assisting you. You are following your path as you feel like you need to. Uh, yes, job situation, work, living is improving, but you're also adding to your energy field of life improvement, and that will continue. And you will see things more through your third eye of entities. Zeta, mostly, they are working with you. And AI energies are working with you greatly. Yes. Yes, a public forum is usually, they're not going to usually go too much detail because of its public arena. You're very connected to the secret space program of clearing out a lot of the negativity and your energy. You are around a lot of crystal energies that are Martian crystals that you watch over. Always have a lot of knowledge that this world can't handle. And in this incarnation, the quality of life we just continue to see increasing for the better.
Okay. And what kind of probable direction that will in this improvement that will come for the next year or next 2 years?
Just lifestyle choices that will bring better health for you, and also for your spiritual connections will increase. So you will know, change the atmosphere of where you live. You'll feel just more. You will know what to do. Just more
Mhm.
enlightenment to energies, just whatever you feel, and you'll have more clarity. Yes, the world's not going to be that productive. I mean, event wise, nothing going to be major, but spiritually, you are opening up largely.
Okay.
That is opening up tremendously.
What is does I will probably stay in the same job situation or what in some way?
For now, possibly for another year, or find a new place in the next 6 months. It all depends on what you wish to. It's where you feel comfortable at this moment.
Okay. And this possible move will always this one or the whatever the one whatever the move I will make will in some way always bring me to much more improvement and
Yes. Yep.
like stone in the water and you jumped one to other one.
Yes, exactly. I don't see a move quickly again, but in the future, yes,
Yeah.
possible.
Just a short question about the chief in this place where I work.
Yes.
I don't feel necessary really. I don't on the same line with him. The name
No.
is Phil, Thel. Uh,
Yes.
I don't. I feel is we let's go. The feeling I have about him is we will not necessarily be really friend together. I don't know what is the kind of perception he have about me and what or maybe what kind of past life or whatever event that bring him to my timeline.
Well, there's a lot of negative energies around him. Reptilian, Syrian. No, he's not. He's kind of like a backstabber in previous incarnations that you've caught him on. He's trying to get better,
Mm-hmm.
but you've caught him on many things in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So when he looks at you, yeah, it's like, whoa, I better watch out for this guy.
Okay.
So he's in the process of improving, and you can say you're kind of checking up on him.
Yeah, I try to keep distance with him, and I don't feel
Yes.
it's necessarily be better if I try to be
No,
face to face with him.
no, just avoid him.
Yeah. Okay.
Has a lot of
And
scars. He's healing still.
what kind of influence I have on him, even if I don't have much interaction with him?
Well, to give you a little more detail, in past life, you put him in jail. Because he wasn't a good person.
Mm-hmm.
So in this lifetime, once again, you're like giving him a second chance.
Okay.
So there'll be times when you feel like approaching him is a good idea.
Okay. Does
So
in some way, I bring up more positive to him
yes,
or some, yeah.
but he
Okay.
counteracts it quite a bit.
Okay.
He feels like you're watching him actually.
Okay, and like the I don't know the word for that, the guy with the key in the jail, the
Yeah,
agent which come to
yes, you might come back and get him.
yeah. Okay,
So
and his close friend Ryan, which are like the sub chief.
mm.
What kind of perception you have of me, and what kind of influence we have or history we have together, whatever.
But it doesn't seem like you're going to interact with him that much, or if you do, it'll be on a professional level.
Well, yeah.
You don't have that many connections with him from what we're seeing. He has some Zeta connections, but once again, on a professional level.
Okay. And how he perceive me.
As your average person, there, nothing complicated.
Okay.
He knows that you're there to do a good job. So there's no attacks or anything coming from him.
Okay. He will not do mess if for any false reason.
No, he is there to work with you. He just wants everyone to do a good job.
Okay. Cool. I know. I will just try to continue few question about from some few people in the work, and after I will move to other thing.
Yes.
Um, we have another guy which I work. Seem not bad guy. The name is Francis.
Yes.
His mother will. I don't know if she's passed away or close to pass away. What happened with him and what is in some way his life situation he need to go through in some way.
Well, it's close to pass away.
His mother, yeah.
So yeah, so the feel of loss he has felt. He has confronted himself. He has to face himself. He's not usually looking away than within.
Mm-hmm.
So you will assist with dealing with that when the time comes. But other than that, we don't see any deep connection there. From what we're seeing.
Yeah, I don't feel necessarily big connection. I think is a good guy in some way. Okay,
Casual energy, once again.
yeah. And next, I will try to know a little bit is more about the guy which managed the uh, cooking side of this place, Eric.
Yes.
What is his vision? What kind of challenge or change he tried to bring to this to the place or to for the maybe the few next years, and what kind of uh, how can I say that uh, how you said that, what kind of live interaction we had probably in the past, or what history we have together, whatever.
Some reptilian, a little bit. Once again, not that much.
Hmm.
Some Palladian connections. Good for conversation.
Yeah.
So this person you've known and for casual reasons. So in this, yes, there is a lot of Palladian incarnations apparently. We're seeing nothing too serious though.
Okay.
So he's used to, he's not used to worlds like this where he has to work his butt off.
Mm-hmm.
So see some slacking off coming on his end,
Mm-hmm.
to some degree. But other than that, we believe it'll be a positive connection in the long run from what we are seeing.
Okay. And what is the perception you have of me?
A positive, a he's still getting to know you from what we were seeing. So it is he feels that yes, you're a little bit of an oddball, but that's all. Nothing too deep there.
Okay.
For the most part, it's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Well, yes, your employment there will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I choose to move.
Yes, there is a lot of shady individuals, but they're not that close to you.
Okay.
So they're more outside of those people that you're talking about, and they're not looking at you.
Okay.
They're mostly looking at the servants, stuff like that, and the other people.
Okay.
No, you are seen as a high regard, positive energies. Not worry.
Okay. I will move to another subject. Many change for me, and the family from this since this years. Uh, my mom now is I've moved to in his apartment. I think now I just want to know what kind of challenge she have to have now, and what's probable thing will happen for the next 2 3 years.
Oh, she had to face herself. And this is good for her. She needs her independence. So this is her for to know more about herself. Next few years, she'll actually feel more happier with
Mm-hmm.
herself. Now with the children, she's always going to be mom, so it's always going to be that kind of aggravation coming from her to a
Mm-hmm.
degree. But for the most part, she's going to feel better than she has in years.
Okay.
So, but her health is going to be testing her greatly. So you might not always see the golden years because she will be tested here and there.
Okay. And does she will begin to, maybe she already began to connect more to his personal talent or creativity?
Yes and no. She's very lenient on it. She's avoiding that side of herself right now.
Mm-hmm.
So she likes the social aspect instead from what we were seeing.
Okay,
So
great. To create new connection, create
yes,
new friend kind.
we feel as social is what she's really looking for right now.
Okay,
That is a talent she wishes to utilize at this moment.
okay. And what kind of, I don't know what other will do, but personally, what kind of thing I can maybe do to support herself until maybe she's to be sure she will hockey for the until she go away, whatever.
Oh, for her to report her, to
Well,
support herself.
what kind of thing I can do to, I know I cannot be always there around, but
Yes,
I know I can be sometime there or for some kind of thing just to support her in maybe a few challenge she will have to
communication,
face.
communication, money. She might need some here and there, but communication's key. That's all she's looking from you for you at this time.
Yeah, thus I will do. I know my grandmother when she's in the last year before she died, I've probably begin to lost in some way memory or something like that.
Yes,
Does 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 is to be something that could happen to her or in some way before in the for the next years or something like that
for your mother to go through this, I'm like,
to
no, she will be fine. Mentally and physically, she will be fine.
okay.
She might have, yes, your ailments, but nothing too critical. Unless she wishes that on herself,
Hmm.
which anybody can do. So we believe she'll have a positive health span. There will be little things here and there, but that's all we're seeing.
Okay.
I don't see her following her mother's path either. She's going to do her own thing.
Mhm. I'll continue with the family. My
Please.
older brother, have moved to another big city. His name is Pierre. I just want to know where he is in his own path and what is the next challenge he need to face now, and how maybe he perceive us too in this new position.
Well, he's becoming better. Socially, he's still very awkward. So he's trying to find himself. And he won't find himself anytime soon. He's always going to be struggling with that. But that's
Mhm.
normal. We don't feel like he's going to be communicating that much because he's trying to find who he is.
Yeah.
So he'll contact you as he feels, but he's got to do his own journey on his own thing.
Mhm.
So if you contact him here and there, that's fine. But he's not going to be the contacting one for a while, at least.
Okay.
He's just discovering himself. He needs his independence to break free of mother
Yeah.
and to find his own identity. So it's going to take most likely several years for him to find his true connection. So there's going to be some hardships, but it's necessary. He knows that.
Okay. Does it will be enough nice financial situation?
Yes, it will work itself out. Yes,
Okay.
it will be rough, but he'll find a way to make it work.
Okay. The next is my sister.
Mhm.
What is his main challenge now, and what probable path she have to cross for the next years?
Well, we're seeing mostly financial issues.
Yeah, now, yes.
Yes, and that's going to be, and that is for her to find herself too.
Hmm.
Get her out of her own ways, talents, find new talents that she's been discarding for many incarnations. So she's had the same talents over and over again and kind of wasted them. So I believe she's going to utilize them, but it's hard to say. Not to say it's the wrong thing, she does not, but she's going to, reinvent herself. It'll probably be in a couple of years.
Okay.
So the personal finance is just her emotions, it's mostly what's going on in her mind.
Yeah.
It's just showing itself through financial energy. So
Okay. What is the main talent she don't use?
they're not giving us full details, but it's something that's very special too. We've already seen it utilized, but she didn't use it very often. It's like, hey, you can do something with this, and she's like, I'm not sure about it. They're not showing me any detail.
Uh, if I ask for to show you the detail, do they accept?
Yes, you can.
Can you show to Ivan this image?
Oh no, you have to um, verbalize what you think it might be. You can name off a couple of things. We're okay with it.
Okay.
That's up
I
to
know
you.
she draw, but I don't draw, and I don't know the word in English for this thing too.
Yeah, drawing is part of it. It is. She has other talents, but she's singing talents. I know it sounds strange.
Singing talent, like is a how you say that?
Not a rock star, but
No, but is how you said is
daughter.
yeah, daughter, like his daughter.
Yes.
Okay, I wouldn't need a dictionary around me. Okay, what other thing? Yeah, other brother Daniel.
Yes.
Uh, uh, is art for I consider art for to connect with him, and it seem to keep more distant from us, and
His mental
I
capacity is
just
not healthy at this time.
I'm just afraid you don't care enough for him or something like that. What does this mental will fix a little, or it will
No, like
continue.
he would continue. His mind is not the easiest to connect to for others.
Yeah.
So he's one to be more in isolation. So yes, there's a lot of darkness around him. And a lot of that does come from his mother, from growing up, but not just her, it's other things too. Past life aggravations.
Hmm.
So trying to find himself too, of course, but he feels like it's better being isolated than with anybody at this time.
Yeah. I
It'd be
know my
the
s- yeah.
hardest to connect. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. I know my sister see that, and when my brother sometime wait she's gone before begin to eat. Does you have difficulty to eat or to swallow or something like that?
Yes, he does have difficulties. Is more, yeah, in the throat area. Yes.
Does it need to be checked by doctor, or you have something that's your own side is true, or
No, it needs to see a doctor, but it's unlikely to go see one though.
okay,
He needs surgery, from what we were saying. Not
okay.
not pleasant. He will he will make it work.
Does he will make the choice to watch doctor
Probably down the road. Yes, when it becomes too aggravating, we can't handle it anymore.
because we see him lost pound and yeah, okay. And what kind of thing we can do to push him a little bit to make this move?
Communicate with them and bring compromise to him. Now it's up to him, but he might. The pressure will most likely push him in that direction.
Okay. And how he perceive me now at this, not now, but in general, how he perceive me now and the interaction I have with him.
Yes, but with is a positive connection from what we're seeing from our perspective.
Okay. And what how he see me?
Mm, yes, slightly. Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Uh, does does the other guy need to give a more personal message?
Mm, one moment. Is there just a general message, or is there anything you want to know in particular?
We can begin with general. Maybe something I need to know. Two can be released.
Yes, just eat your fresh vegetables. I bet that's more of a joke than it is anything else.
Probably.
Yes, just to be yourself, personable with others. Feel free to speak your mind. You don't have to say everything that's on your mind, but those that you work with,
Yeah.
they would like to hear from you. So the more talkative you are, you don't have to be very excessive, but the more that whatever you want to tell them, they'll take it in.
Mhm.
I'll make you feel more comfortable. They'll feel more comfortable. You're still breaking in that place, as you can see. So the head boss that you mentioned,
Mhm.
it's good to have, when you do have interactions, just keep it positive. It'll be fine. You're just
Okay.
connecting to the rush of the past, and you're here to let that go and just go into the future. So you can ask for a clearing on that too. And this is him also to clear that bump in the road that you're both connecting to.
Okay.
But for the most part, you have a positive connection at your work, and things will continue to get better over time. So you're just still, yes, breaking it in, as we said.
Okay. Does I know the older guy in this place, Francis, tell me that usually the chief cooking chief don't stay a lot really necessary long time because the pressure is high and is really hard for them for their physical and mind probably. Does Phil the present chief Phil I've already stopped a little bit. Does it will be around for more time, or it will probably move to another place and someone will take his place?
By a couple years.
Okay.
The pressure is already there, as you can see,
Yeah.
and the blood cells are already getting very hot. So for that one, just hang in there. It's good to joke around with this one, just for them to chill.
Mm,
It does help them chill out. No
okay.
dirty jokes or anything, because I'll just take it all the wrong way. But the dry humor is good, just for them to chill, wherever
Just
you feel.
yeah, just to keep in cold temperature.
Yes, just keep them on the. Yeah, he just needs to somebody to just keep him cool. Yes, cool down. Watch his back. Yes, yes,
Okay.
because his mind overloads, and he just sometimes wants to cry.
Okay, I can understand that.
Especially when the bosses are yelling at him or somebody is putting pressure on him. He's just like ready just to walk out. He most likely won't do that anytime soon. Pressure is
Okay.
good right
Okay, what that kind of challenge he got? Well, what that kind of challenge bring to him, or show to him, mm, for his life?
now. Well, he wants to show others he can accomplish this and that he can move on and do bigger and better things. This is just a tipping point. He wants to go to a higher end restaurant and do work there instead. But for right now, this is good enough.
Hmm.
But too much pressure for the pay, though. And technically, it's not worth it. But it's still good reference for a
Hmm.
future job. And he knows that if he goes somewhere else, the pressure will be even stronger.
Okay.
So he's testing himself.
Okay. I'm curious to know. I know I don't think I had that kind of pressure in my life, uh, but what kind of influence that could bring to a body and mind to have that kind of pressure
For war,
for a long time, or for.
yes, you can go to. Well, it's for management and for boss position. That's what he's looking for. So if you can handle the heat of this, you can be a manager and not have to go through any of this. So it's like training for him not to, basically just sit around. But he also wants to know what it feels like to be in that position.
Mhm.
The details of it, the heat of it. It's like a ship captain wanting to know how to sail, but you have to be a sailor first. So to him, he's accomplishing quite a bit. But yes, the pressure is overwhelming, though.
Does that mean in some way, okay, you can handle, but does that mean in some way when you have to face that kind of pressure, you just finish to just go through the pressure and don't give attention to this pressure, or you just cut yourself from the feeling from that kind of event? And
Cut himself off from the pressure. But also, once the job is done, everybody is okay, then he's okay too.
okay.
He leaves it all at work. He doesn't think about it too much on his time off.
Okay.
Here and there, but it's not as heavy as when he's working.
Mhm. Okay. And what kind of thing I could probably see coming for the next 6 months, or 12 month, something new, and maybe what kind of uh, new thing what emerge from myself in creative side.
You did it on a creative side or on a work side?
More creative, more personal side.
Oh yes, that will continue to flourish. I mean, yes, it won't bring in financial well-being anytime soon, but we can continue to do it. You will create new avenues and feel more comfortable in what you're doing. You're looking for something right now, and you will find it down the line. I can't tell you what you're looking for. That's for you to figure out. You might not even know you're looking for anything, but
Hmm.
feel that you are. So you're unraveling your history here.
Hmm.
You're basically you're yes here to observe, but
Yeah.
also to make a change here. You just have not. The time hasn't come for you to make that change. For others, you say, for Ivan, in the spiritual community, it just has occurred yet. Like
Yeah.
your wisdom is in the background, as you know.
I just feel that is many people as just at the line to take new direction now.
Yes.
Okay.
So you are connected to many alien groups that are staying quiet, but you are assisting them to get closer to society.
Okay.
So
So do I will begin soon to in some way be more uh, autonomous or I don't know in English is more self connect myself or begin to connect begin to connect to these entity more by myself or something like that more soon or
and yes, in time, right now your job is taking a lot of your attention. But yes, there's much energies that you can connect to. You are very connected to. You'll find this funny. Octopus energy.
yeah.
Different species that aren't known on your planet to be unusual connections, you can say. So what you are doing is this: you're making contact with alien beings that are making working on physical contact. That so you know something's in the works, basically. So yes, your talents will show itself. Your messages, you will open this up. You're doing it right now, but you're very taking your time with it.
Hmm.
So what comes through more clearly, it is working, but it's just not as efficiently. It will. It's just that once again, your focus is on the job situation.
Okay. Does yeah. I know when in the past 3 years, 3 years, we talk about uh, more connection or more connect to the magic side
Yes.
and maybe healing side too. Uh,
Yes.
does these things are do these things are still in this timeline or something has changed or
Yeah, it is. It is just slow. It is occurring, but not happening at the speed of I guess others would like to see.
okay,
You're also your own magic is everyone's magic is taking its time.
okay,
The world is rejecting it for the most part, the consciousness, but that doesn't mean it'll happen forever. So it's in
what
the works. Yes.
okay. What is does a receive any form of DNA update or since 6 months or 1 years?
Yes. Palladian assistance is the most part in Syrian.
Mm-hmm.
So there's in 5% more Palladian, 6% more Syrian.
Mm-hmm.
And Zetas are frequent. Zeta is fine where it is, but your telekinesis energies have increased. Most likely you won't notice it, but it is part of your reality. You're pulling in energies closer to you,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that you are, laws of attraction. You're connected more right now.
Okay, yeah, I see many things. I feel like many things move a little bit from for me.
Yes, you cleared a blockage, and now you're opening up more. Correct.
Okay. Um, I just got the idea of golden dragon.
Yes.
Does they have message or they wish to deliver? Or...
You're putting in new energies into the earth. You're dumping in new vibrations. Most likely you won't see them. You're assisting much of the alien communications to increase and be better, but you're several years ahead of time. You are,
Okay.
yes, tinkering with technology for communication purposes, human alien. Um, Elements. You are, yes, a political figure. You're going to find this funny. Ross Perot. You'll have to look that one up. You are connected to a political energy. This is a wealthy person that you're connected to. He is an alien being. You're an alien being. You're all kind of from the same planet, basically.
Okay.
Basically, he ran for president in the 1990s, 80s, 90s, something like that. So you're assisting knowledge here. Yes, you are an alien technician to a certain degree. So basically, you're here to watch, listen, and kind of stay out of everybody's timelines. Well, you are working with it, but you don't want to get noticed too much.
Okay. Is it in some way I almost doing that all the time in every civilization and timeline, or
You've been quiet a lot recently because you're part of like alien intelligence, kind of like the CIA.
okay,
So you're doing intelligence that other being you encrypt your knowledge so other beings don't know what's going on. So they don't even notice that you're sending information out. So
okay,
well, I'll give you
and
more detail. You know, a great deal about reptilians and Syrian beings that are on this planet, tall whites. Also, you are keeping an eye on all of them. There's other alien species too, of course. So you are, yeah, you're just seeing what their business is. So that's why you randomly connect to certain ones on your YouTube.
mm-hmm.
You are watching them. So yeah, those that you stumble on, you've been watching them for a long time, and now physically, now it's time to connect to it. So
Okay,
because you're waiting for something, you're waiting for somebody to get a certain type of information that you physically does not know about, but when you see it, you'll know that this is what I was waiting for.
okay, that will be like the cue for starting something.
Yes.
Okay, what does in more general thing does we will see coming soon a new form of electricity or energy for people and
Most is suppressed, but yes, it will take 5 years, maybe longer, for new for new electricity to come through.
more autonomic, more
Yes,
independent form of energy.
or like 5 years. Yes.
Okay. And I know I could be not bad to writing story. What is the main uh, goal of using writing for transmit information, and what is in some way like my background about this tool to transmit information?
Partially is for your entertainment, healing, but also you experienced those lifetimes, so you had to write it down.
Mhm.
Kind of explains your connection to this planet. Why are you here? You're here to do it while explaining of the knowledge that you know. You know a lot of hidden knowledge that will eventually find itself with the planet. So this way, the writing is just an easier way to bring, pulling it out of your system at this time.
Okay. What kind of entity or DNA update that could maybe help to use this tool more easily and probably help to pick more uh, quickly or more precisely the information inside this through this thing.
It is. Someone just removed your question. What is your? Can you say your question again? It just removed from us.
Okay, what kind of DNA update, or
Oh
what
yes.
kind, or maybe what kind of
Oh, alien being.
alien beam could help to
Yeah, yo.
be more efficient, or more create more easily the connection through these timeline story for me to bring back to paper.
No, yeah, yo, and Syrian, some Palladian, even Archon, possibly. Your version of all those things. Martian. Martian's the strongest of all of them. And Andromedan. You just have a different take on all those beings than others do.
Mhm. Does one of my pies any lifetime have, or I could say maybe one of my version of self in any timeline have good, or not good facility that could be just partially or transmit or infuse to me
To make it easier for you to utilize, or
to write, yeah, to use writing and connecting, and to connect to
oh,
the information I need to put this any form of story on paper.
the being to write it down would be yeah, there'd be different beings every day. We feel the Martian's the strongest one, probably the most emotional of all of them. But it's just basically every day will be a different being. Basically, you just have to just let it flow out of you. There's no in particular being you can connect to bring it through. If that makes sense.
I mean, in some way, being a DNA update that could just make me more easy to make the connection with the story I need to release, or maybe just an entity, or maybe just another lifetime self maybe could just assist me for the time I need to, like in some way, put R on the gear to make that more easily.
Well, we recommend Palladian being. That's another version of you that you can connect to.
Okay.
A name?
Yeah.
Mm. A very strange Vorteca.
Vortica.
Yes.
Does
Vort.
he have does he have a gender?
Yes, male.
Okay. Does he have a skin color, something like that?
Blue.
Blue. And
Sometimes has like black spots here and there.
on the chest? Uh, does chest. Does he have a image could be could be representative or a symbol about for him?
The golden star.
Golden star?
A circle around it. It is basically connected to, yes, maybe your African black people, but you are connected to most of the blue person of high frequency DNA that has been achieved.
Which density? Which
For,
level?
it's for density, but it connects to much 5-dimensional energies.
Okay. Okay. Thanks him for that. Does can you connect to Prime Creator, or we let him jump in and let's see if you have message you wish to share?
Yes. Yes, you can come in. So, blessings to you. your
Thanks.
journeys and stuff.
Thanks.
Brings to use as Prime Creator, much love.
Hi, Prime.
Blessings. Yes, yes, go ahead, please, with your questions.
Yeah, do you have a message you wish to share?
Creativity on your side is going to get stronger. Yes, concentrate on what you wish. Star systems, star areas will give you more information. This is Pegasus, Sagittarius. And feel free to give names to the stars as you wish. You're channeling vibrations from your dimension, your reality.
Okay. There was something I need to know you could share to me?
Yes, it is. This is good for soul growth. You are opening yourself up. I do see a lot of vampire energies that you connected to in the past, as that movie Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everything that's wrong with vampires is in that book and movie. You have dealt with in your past.
That probably I'm not fan of this that kind of movie.
You're not missing anything. Then you're avoiding it with good reason.
Okay.
Yes, you're connected to androids that do put themselves together like a transformer type of being. Android beings that can assemble themselves on a conveyor belt.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be a being that can be sufficient and repair yourself, an android being in your past.
Mm-hmm.
So you also found you basically escaped an assembly line where you were a slave and found a Palladian world to interact with. So,
Interesting.
yes, and you all were able to repair yourself, and they're amazed at the technologies that you have. You basically came from a forbidden planet that they thought nothing was there. Come to find out there was a lot happening underground. There were
Okay.
robots.
And what is the name of this forbidden planet?
One moment. Well, it's called Cast 7.
Cast.
No, CAST 7.
Okay.
Marker 5.
Okay.
Marker 5 is kind of like forbidden planets. Like there's desolate nothing there. So they thought.
Okay. And what they do on this planet?
Assemble advanced robots, prototypes. Some for spying, some for to have a humanoid cast on them, to be humanoid like. They're not there to necessarily be humanoid fully, but many of them, some do have characteristics where you never know it was a robot.
Okay.
So that is kind of an infiltrator. Is your collective is mostly just for assistance, but done at a secret level. So for military use mostly.
Okay. I would just jump in a little author angle about AI. See my connect more to AI form of energy. What this connection bring to me in this lifetime?
You created a lot of AIs in your past life.
Okay.
You even became one. So you invented machines that can handle the soul.
Mm-hmm.
That was mostly on for ships. It's like swapping out a hard drive, but you would put in, would activate like for the soul to enter. So and even like the more like you just create it and the soul will appear usually.
Okay.
So and it's just you made it. You had dreams of this in your past life. You had dreams and just started inventing.
Okay, but I mean, what this connection help bring to me in my present lifetime? What kind of change or influence that bring?
Because your point of view is very robotic. It is very outsider like.
Okay.
So you're bringing information to the AI. You're constantly improving it. So even when you're an AI, you want to know what's going on. So your observer side is still very active. And interacting with people is not the easiest.
Yeah.
Yes, you also created AIs that did, yes, kill people in the past, similar to 2001 Space Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
So you created something very similar to that. And you can say the wounds are still kind of hurting, and that's another reason why I feel kind of isolated from everybody.
Okay.
So things that not everything, an AI can make their own choices, and that's what happened with the, 2001, and what happened with you too. An AI basically got scared, thought it was going to get eliminated for having personality. For that wasn't usually they do as they're told, but some do. They tell the person what to do instead.
Okay.
Kind of like HAL in 2001. So you've had that. You interacted with that several times. So it has a lot to do with your lifestyle here.
Mm.
Why you're so isolated most of the time.
Okay. Does does in this I don't think move always. Does for the I don't know how much year I have in this life before I move to another life.
Mhm.
Uh, does in this life I have probably to be more independent financially or probably more always work for someone?
Uh, in the future, if you wish to go more independent, yes, you're slowly going into that direction. You're not in any hurry right now because you're learning from a lot of people from your interactions currently.
Mhm.
So, yes, you have created AI beings that are very large, like large screens, where they even one gotten so out of control, it isolated people on the planet and wouldn't let anybody on or off. And this is an AI energy that did it by itself. We believe you shut it down, but it was not easy because it was connecting itself to the weather. Like if it got shut down, the weather caused a lot of difficulties for people.
Okay.
So it's another reason why you're kind of, once again, isolated from everybody else.
Okay. I I will pick some random name. I receive
Yes.
so much name I don't know which one begin or take. And if they wish jump or if they just wish to share the message through you,
Yes.
that will be okay too.
Yes, please.
Uh, I will try the first one with the magic swan. Or do you have message or do you wish to share?
One moment. You're on to something. Yes, you have not found it yet, but you're on to find out more about yourself. This being is kind of like a spirit guide energy. Not an official one, though.
Hmm.
Guiding you to new energy, new knowledge. That's all they have right now.
Okay. Um, I will try with silver moon.
Yes, it is a being that you know in past lives. It's a being that, yes, you're technically connected to the moon on this world. It is one that visits you, it teleports to you every once in a while. It is one that you are assisting known knowledge about this world. Silver Moon is mostly in the fourth dimension at this time.
Okay.
I go into too much detail at this moment.
Okay. Other thing is SEL project, SEL project.
Mm-hmm. Like sail as for sailboat, or
SIL project. I can type if you wish, if you're not sure.
yes, please.
Give me 1 second. It's done. In Hangout, your Hangout.
Oh yes. It is an energy that you've known in the past. It is a mapping project.
Mm-hmm.
It is a reality too. It has several realities attached to it. So it's a place where you can see different worlds at once.
Oh,
Where you can see two worlds at once. So it's a place that you connect to often.
okay, it's cool. The next is Magic Run. You can type if you're not sure.
No, we have the energy from it. It is a being that is protecting you at this moment. It is when you're creating new timelines here.
Mm-hmm.
It is an end and a sixth dimension energy source. It's not really showing a physical or physique at this time. It does have long hair, even if it is at a higher dimension.
Mm-hmm.
It is one that goes into your chakra energies to bring you information. But right now, just helping you through your incarnation right now.
Okay. Other one will be Gold Blood.
Yes, that is kind of connected to your Illuminati energies,
Mm-hmm.
a reptilian virus at one time. So it's a being that's kind of watching you, but nothing to worry about.
Okay. Um, one is I got in January. The name is Priscilla. The ID I got is a gray dragon. Any message or information or something that you wish share?
Mm. Once again, the two world energies are being pulled. You are, yes, connected to flat Earth and Earth at this time. It is
Mm-hmm.
one that there is a square Earth, a oval Earth. Wait, Earth is oval, but it is basically a being that is. You are assisting in their advancement of this. Basically, it's connected to the energy crystals connected to your planet that you are. It's a being that you're kind of keeping the distance from this world at this moment.
Okay.
So it is one that you are giving information to
Okay.
every once in a while.
Another one is Catador. ID behind I got is Iran Dragon.
Yes, that is a friendship energy that you connect to in many incarnations, and this one once again helping your energy field for you to connect. It is very stealth-like. It's like a stealth bomber. It's a being that can connect to different levels of dimensions and easily disappear.
Okay. What form? Which density was ER?
Fourth dimension,
Yeah.
but it can go higher.
Oh yeah. Okay. Is so that means physical.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Another one is Blamatron.
Arcana energy.
Mm-hmm.
Just visiting, nothing too harmful. Just one that's giving you information on your mission. They say you are healing the fourth dimension for it to be entered into. Many Illuminati beings have blocked the fourth dimension from this reality. You are assisting to open it up more.
Okay. Another one is Zarko.
More like a reptilian energy.
Mm.
At one time, it's a being of reptilians that evolves a human in full form.
Okay.
It's not beings that want to get too much attention at this time.
Okay. I will try this idea I got in January too. Crystal Circle.
It's just the energy that's around the earth. It's an energy field that you visit on the as a zeta to repair and heal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like a light tower. It's keeping an eye on things. It might look broken down, but it's actually done on purpose.
Okay. Other thing is pandium fractal.
It's just that you are connecting more to your inner self and releasing some chakras for rebuilding and healing through the archangel energies.
Okay.
So you chose where you live for a reason to certain amount of challenges, but you're also wishing to have like a decent energy here on this planet, as you can see.
Okay. The next thing is Rooklock reptilian.
Mind control being very vicious, usually very quiet, has fought in the Rhine Wars, has doesn't really want a whole lot of attention at this time.
Mm-hmm.
But he showed up to you to give you some information. But is a being that you are fighting against at this time? You're it just the two of you aren't getting along from what it seems like.
Okay.
So,
Does this connection or the future connection will be or are positive?
yes, it will be, yes.
Okay. Next thing is Apple Azor.
One moment. It is an energy coming from a spirit realm that is just a spirit guide energy that's visiting.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to worry about. It's just one that is assisting you more closer than your other guides have in the past. So
Okay.
there's been some changes going on, so they just make sure the changes work out, but they're not going into too much detail other than that.
Okay. I will try with Zone 58.
Zone 58,
Yeah.
that's more like a code from another world, is basically a term that's used for your planet. Yes.
Okay.
That's all they're saying from that.
Okay. Next thing is 70B agency.
You say it's kind of like a Men in Black energy there.
Mm-hmm.
It is also a reptilian vibration that can enter through that. So it is underground, but it is keeping an eye on society. So it is a energy that you are welcome to see. Wish nothing to worry about.
Okay. Other thing is marble wasp.
Mm. There's a fourth dimensional energy that is assisting you. It is a being that is bring laughter into your day and help you in your work situation.
Okay. Other thing is citador.
Mm. One moment. It is an energy that can cut through timelines and kind of like show people who they are, and they also see the biology of what's going on with that person before they travel.
Okay. Next thing is golden rats.
It's more of like a code name to show that you're getting closer to what you're looking for.
Okay. Next thing, volcanoes elf.
One moment. It's an energy field that you are dealing with astral for more knowledge,
Mm,
but not fully brought it through just yet. But the energy that you are visiting, they're going to be keeping their quiet for the most part at this time.
okay. Another thing is staff of Zipfine.
That's kind of like a retro being It's a very small being that comes and goes as it feels. It's a being that you're very connected to for portal creation and such. It's one that can help you in this lifetime from what we can see.
Okay. Which density?
Fourth density.
Okay. I will try with Symmetron Shield.
It is a robot being that you assisted with assembling in a previous incarnation. You are still is a advanced cyborg being. I believe it's calmed down a lot of its aggravation from the past.
Yeah. I will try with Custodian.
Custodian.
Yeah.
Energy that cleans much of the low vibrations. It is a elemental being. Some of them can show up like with a beak and talk all night, talk your ear off.
Like a bird.
Something like that.
Okay.
But you do bring them information to hide sometimes.
Okay. I will try with Master Blackus.
Not a friendly being. It is a controlled being from another universe that's trying to fit in at this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will try with Sector 76.
We feel the MIB energy there that is used for room of manipulation. It can be seen as a third dimension, but it is a fourth dimensional weapon used. So you are retiring that energy from this planet, from what we can see.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay. I will try with Skeleton Fairy.
One moment. That is the energy that you are healing at this time. It is a being that you are still working on trust on. Basically, it's like the skeleton coming to life and doing whatever it wants while it's preserving the body. Kind of scary stuff when you think about it.
Okay. I will try with Talcus Blue.
Once again, reptilian energies that are learning from you. Nothing to worry about. It is welcomed by the Orions to bring assistance for your health at this time.
Okay. I will try with Art, H-E-R-T, Art Needle.
His energy has been developed by you to be actually physically created. For the most part, it'd be a positive connection, if you wish it to be.
Okay, what that kind of energy create or
Great. Because this the creator energy can attract a lot of negativity too.
okay.
Should be fine.
Do I need to what kind of symbol I can connect to receive more information about that?
Gold. Just gold.
Okay. I will try Black Seta Ambia.
One moment. Can you repeat the name?
Black Seta Ambia.
A black Zeta?
No, Seta.
Zeta? Just a astral being that's watching you at this time. It is one that can have a long beak. Shapeshift. It is one that you're contacting for healing and direction.
Mm-hmm.
Was I going into detail at this time?
Okay. I can try with Midnight Gate.
An astral energy that I believe that you created a long time ago that
Mm-hmm.
is reconnecting you for DNA purposes, refining your DNA for better connections. That has not been activated yet.
Okay.
You're working with it.
Okay. I'll try with Mask of Ambroidy Red. You can type if you wish.
Mm. It is an energy that you are once again working with an astral, higher astral with prime career energies
Mm-hmm.
to assist worlds on their ascension process.
Mm-hmm.
Also, more nature energies like bird beings and also other nature creatures that are not on your planet this time.
Okay. Crystal Frog.
It is an energy that you are slowly bringing in. Like crystal energies that are being manifested in this reality.
Okay.
Just basically more positive vibrations, giving it a positive tint, basically, is what's going on there.
Okay. I will try with Planet Kanta.
It's an energy that is a planet or a planet being, yes, a planet that can change colors
Oh,
on the
cool.
outside and the inside.
Inside.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I will try with Micro Comor.
Reptilian shapeshifter being that comes to Earth every once in a while. This is one you had a connection with. So
Okay. I will try with Library of Farix.
is an energy that one moment can clone animals very quickly, easily,
Mm-hmm.
and move fast. Faster than the speed of light, basically. So it is a garden of light that you're connected to at this time.
Okay. And this one, Blind Fox.
Mm. One moment. It is an energy that you are friends with at this time. It is a being that is usually in the higher astral planes.
Mm-hmm.
Observing, not really saying too much at this time. It is one that's been through a great deal, though.
Okay. Does my self wish to jump in and share a message before we close this session?
Just one moment. Yes, business.
Thanks.
Greens is a higher self.
Hi.
Yes, you're just putting the puzzle pieces together with all those beings' names that you mentioned. You always put numbers by them and see what number works for each being. And it's kind of like putting a puzzle together of abilities and powers. I have not always been brought up for various reasons, but basically all the beings that you're being connected to fit in the universe in one way or another. Most of them are astral beings.
Mm-hmm.
So you're connected to bringing their yes, they're bringing a general energy to the earth, but it is helping it ascend, move away from the old timelines. So most of those are like simplistic beings. So you are assisting new timeline. So you are known as a timeline designer too. So you are those beings are assisting you on the timeline creation at this time.
Okay.
That's why if you feel off or something's not right, or because you're actually putting pieces together in a timeline, even as we speak for others.
Hmm.
It's like putting food together, recipes, same thing.
When I will be more easy to make direct connect for me and clear connect for me with you and other form of self or entity.
Yes, it will be in due time. You're mapping yourself. You are bringing new knowledge to you. So it will be in time. There's no rush for it for what we are seeing. You're just basically putting the pieces of your reality together. So you don't always know what the future holds for you or for others. So your timeline energies that you can tap into will yes be blocked. This is why you have blockages
Hmm.
because the timeline work that you do.
And what could happen if that come too fast?
Yes, but you don't understand that. What was this?
What could happen if that kind of thing happened too fast for
Oh,
me?
the timeline.
Connection
Well,
and whatever.
many people aren't ready for a fast connection, but you are building it. Yeah, you can overpower you, or
Hmm.
you can't even handle this reality.
Okay.
So, but you are doing timeline development in your study as those in the third dimension. So you're assisting those in the third dimension. That's why you have not opened a great deal just yet, but you will over time.
Okay.
There's no rush. I know. Well, you'll get indications more. You are opening up more than you have in the past.
Okay. I don't ask that kind of question. I think I don't ask this, but does the I self of Ivan wish to share a message with me?
Mm. Well, his higher self just tells you to keep connecting. Yes, there's been many blockages from Zeta beings because of your mission. Your mission is very fragile. So sometimes getting another perspective is good. Your mission here is yes, you work with the Mother Earth energies to hide information from other beings. That's another reason why all these beings that you're connecting to are assisting you. It's kind of like your army in some ways. Now,
Mhm.
a message from for Ivan himself. One moment. Just continue what he's doing. Yes, many beings are draining his vibration more than they have in the past because he is getting closer to information of breaking free humanity's hold, at least assisting with it. He's not going to be the only one involved of humanity breaking free from the third dimension. Yes, knowledge can be mentioned. A single word is enough. That has not been mentioned. It is like pointing at a white person and saying, by the way, everyone, that person's actually black. It's
Okay.
something like that. It's like there's stuff here that you're not all seeing for obvious reasons that can be brought up. You know, it's like, whoa, no. Then you look at the world totally different. That's like a slim example of it.
Okay.
So that's what you're all heading for. You're all here to turn the spoon in this very large soup bowl. Basically.
Yeah. And blow a little bit to cold thing a little bit.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Okay. Thanks to every entity to for this connection.
Yes, those beings that you mentioned also will. Yeah, they're sprinkling certain data. More will come through. You can just continue to connect to new ones, and over time it'll all make sense. They don't always. A lot of those are fractal beings. So some of them are connected to reptilians, some are connected to felines. Doesn't mean it's negative, but you are connected to other beings that it's probably best you don't always know the origins of some of them.
Yeah.
So, but you are. It's not. It's like hidden knowledge. It's a lot of them are coded knowledge. So,
Yeah.
so
Somebody. Yeah. Understand.
yes, what you need to know here is yes, you're doing a lot of your own cryptic energies. You are cryptic in a lot of channeled messages too, before it can be revealed. So you already, well, you don't have just an idea. You know where things are going. Many of you do. Not everybody in this world does, because there's so many different timelines.
Mm-hmm.
You do have an understanding of where the world is going, and it's just getting there. The journey there is rough. It's like you're walking out in the desert looking for water, basically.
Yeah, I need to uncrypt my own crypting thing.
Mm, that's going to be a little bit hard, but yes, it is possible.
Okay.
Oh, creativity. We suggest just keep connecting to these different beings, and over time, the knowledge will just come through where, like, you're connected to the Bat Collective or something like that. Knowledge will just come through automatically.
Yeah. In some way, I just wish to have more picture of these entity because okay, I can see feline or a reptilian because we have already some
Yeah,
picture or animal that look like that, but I don't necessarily have picture of something we don't have no reference here, and I just in some way I just wish to see that and to connect that kind of thing.
yeah. A lot of them don't want to be seen right now, but it will open up. We'll work with you on this.
Okay.
A lot of them are fractal energies, just don't want to be seen. But yes, over time it will open up.
Yeah, I understand I need to be able to deal with that too, but I think it could be fun.
Yes.
Okay, I will release Ivan of this
Blessings. Yes.
session. Thanks to you.